Now it's Tuesday, September 13th, 2022. I'm a little confused. I don't get a coach's corner for some reason. I'm at the big board trying to watch this stuff and trying to figure this out on my own, which is why I'm like, okay, let's see. Let's do props. Ready? Houston, I have a problem with what's going on and a little confusion. Um, Now, I went with Diafrio. There was somebody that was kind enough in the local area to invite me to something where this was the hat for Easter in the local area. What invited me to that fully clothed Easter whatever and respectable, for which I wore the exact same outfit that I have been wearing lately, which is all black since I'm in mourning of like the life I was destined for that was stolen from me. Um, so now I'm watching, I know I use the word overlay parlay because there's some other conversation going on in the background. I'm getting hurt still. And I'm like, if they're using this for as some form of runaway conversation, I'm watching this commercial now. Tiafrio also took me to some place with a guy in Hamptons called Glenn, and they had one of these. Um, it was one of those like, why am I still like, why is he still blacksmithed to my person? He's a POS. Not only is he a POS, but he's a dwarf. So I'm a little confused why I keep getting dwarves or sideswiped by dwarves in the field, just so Thane and elves and anything between Woodland and Lake Town people are fully cognizant and aware of what's going on. And this is not okay. Now, this is the commercial that came on, and it uses the word Carl. Now, I can only imagine between Kevin Hart, the movie that he was in with The Rock in, I can't remember the name of it, just recently, him being actually one of my more favored comedians. He reminds me of Brendan Burns, but like whatever. Except more loud. Brendan's much more tame personality, at least in business meetings. Um, so I'm watching this, and then they throw in a Manning reference for Isle of Man called Carl. And then he doesn't call the flamingo flamingo, he calls it a pink duck.
Hold up. DraftKings, you're telling me that you're boosting same game parlays?
Same game parlays. They're doubling up. What is...
Well, that's big time. Actually, big is big enough. We're going to need a new word. Jumbo munginous. No, much tremendous. Gargantuloso. Ah, see? The pink duck gets it.
DraftKings stepped up same-game parlays. Boost your winnings up to 100% for our biggest payouts ever. Action's so good, well, I bet NFL. Where else?
What'd you say, Carl? You're thinking?
Right, see, that Carl reference really reminds me of the Manning commercial with the Black Caesar. Just saying it, Caesar is will you, at least to a man in an elevator in a respectful meeting. Now, there's also something on, I think this looks like some NFL player's wife, but I'm just saying the size that this woman is, and I don't know who she is about what size at the second fake hoax wedding, HOAX, the one to Tiafrio 1975, that I was in what looked like a wedding gown, had it actually been an NEG or somebody respectable from an elf level instead of dwarves. So second dwarf second hoax. Here we are. And this is about the size I was at the time. Health in this area is so hard to come by. I blew up overnight, and then I lost it just as accidentally. It's been so difficult here. And I was about that size in 2015, momentarily, for the hoax wedding, which I call Tony and Tina, as like my IHOP word for, are you all kidding me? Where's like the real whatever?
You know, I took a lavender bath tonight, and right before the show, and it made me swell up inside my. I'm having a hard time speaking.
The audience in stitches as producers tried to play her off stage.
Wait, hold on with this. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay.
So I don't know who any of these people are, but it looked like they have this other commercial running right now, with a calendar, whatever, and then some quick, like, run across the screen type of a thing who looks a little like that. I don't know if they're doppelgangers. Maybe they're twins too. Just one doesn't have a metabolic issue. Just saying. Humanity is so fickle of a beast. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, solar system, Milky Way universe, galaxies broken, and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. It's really hard being almost like a ref for your own tragedy and trauma and ongoing drama. Watching it unfold, and people make all sorts of references, and wondering, what are you getting dragged into next without any say in the matter?